Lighting for my new Toyota Tacoma. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Robmotive. That's right, it is time to start taking a look at front lighting for my new Toyota Tacoma. These lights that you see up here, these little round lights, they're gonna go. But I have decided to continue on with the amber theme for the front of the truck. I just think with the orange theme that I have going, it would look pretty good. That or yellow, depends on what I can get. Now, I did have an order placed for an amber LED light bar, a 30-inch light bar, but after about 4 or 6 weeks, something like that, I got an email from the supplier, the seller, telling me that they can't get it, it's back ordered. Did I want a refund? Do I want to wait? I'm not waiting anymore. I've been about as patient as I could be, so I canceled that order. We're going to do something with a different company, I think. And I do have something kind of in the wings right now. But what I had before, let me show you guys. If you take a look right back here, I've got a couple things sitting out here. I have a 30 inch. This is supposed to be 30 inch. It's actually a little bit more. It's about 31 and a half inches from end to end. That I had on my other truck. Of course, it's white, clear, whatever you want to call it. And it fits right down here in this area here. And this actually is about 31 and a half inches from edge to edge. So it was a perfect setup for that, except I don't want clear anymore. So we're gonna do away with that one. I'll either sell it or give it away. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. It's a pretty nice light and it wasn't cheap. It was like 200 and some bucks or something like that, I think, from Diode Dynamics. Did fit really well, but again, not very cheap. So I am looking at putting on an amber light. Amber meaning that the lenses, if you will, or maybe the bulbs, maybe the whole housing, I'm not sure, will be amber. So that's what I'm going to do. I do like the thin design of this too. I mean, look how thin this thing is. It's very thin, and it's a plug and play with the adapter that comes with it for the other end. So very simple to install. And I did just have it hooked up to my Trigger 4 wireless controller sitting right up there. Something else that I'll be installing on the truck later on. I do love the wireless controller. It is awesome. So that's my plan. I'm gonna go ahead and put an amber light bar, an LED light bar, on the front of the truck. And I think it'll look pretty good, especially with the new tiles that I have over there. Now that brings me to another thing, and that is the fog lights. You can see right now they are clear with, of course, the mirrored background, which obviously looks a lot like chrome. What I had on my other truck was this, and I can't remember whether this is the Morimoto's or whether they were the smoked from Toyota themselves. I can't remember which set I have. They're being stored in a Morimoto box, I will say that, but they are rather smoked or blacked out, as you can see on the inside. I do like the setup of these. I think they're pretty cool. They fit right in with the existing little areas that you screw into on the fog light itself. So that made it very simple to install. You just pull the other ones out, had the right plug on the end, plug it in, and you're golden. A plug and play application, my favorite type. But I'm thinking, since I'm gonna go with an amber theme to the front of the truck, I don't really want smoked fog lights, if I could help it. Now, I could get covers for those. They do have amber, or really any color that you want, films that you can put on over the front of those to kind of make them however you want to make them. I'm not really looking to do that. I want something more permanent, although I do go back and forth because that is an excellent alternative, I think, to be able to change it up if you want versus buying something that is permanent. In other words, has the amber or yellow or clear or whatever lens on it. So I may still look into that a little bit. I don't know, like I said, I'm up in the air, really looking for something more permanent. Now, I mentioned I do have someone else who's contacted me recently, just by chance. That's probably what led to me canceling the order that I had with the other company, that says they have these in stock. So I should be able to put my hands on them pretty readily, I think. We shall see. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention, I talked about getting rid of these round lights, which I do like, by the way. And you'll notice they, again, were amber. And I'm going to do something a little bit different on this truck, something I haven't done before, I don't think. And that is, I'm going to go with the square version, and it's going to be 2 and 2 versus what I had before, which was 3. And let me mention one thing. The reason I only have 2 on here right now is because I have the camera hole right here. That's supposed to be where the camera goes, which is where this grill came from. When I had it on my other truck, I of course had a front-facing camera. I don't have one on this truck, at least not yet. I'm considering going with the anytime backup camera, which also includes, or you can get, a front-facing camera as well. So I may go ahead and utilize this hole for that. I mean, I have it. I also had bought a bracket when I was changing the others around, since I broke the original, or I didn't break it, I actually had to cut it because it didn't fit right in the slot of the new grill. Believe it or not, the grill that comes with that package, allowing for the camera, has a different bracket on the back than what the TRD Pro or Heritage Grill, whatever you want to call it, has. So that was a little surprising for me, and like I said, I did have to cut it to make it work. But I think a front-facing camera would look pretty cool on here, especially if you could get the cover in amber. Wouldn't that be cool? Kind of give the whole amber theme across the front. One other thing I want to mention that I have decided not to do, a lot of folks have said, well, you should paint the letters across the front of the grill, you know, the Toyota badging here. Or even put the vinyl covers, I guess, over them. Not something that I want to do, to be honest. It's too permanent. I mean, if I decided I wanted to do something else, well, then I'd either have to paint it again or sand the paint off and try to make it look good. I'm not digging that. And as far as vinyl or stickers go across the front, I don't think that's a great look, because you can tell that they're stickers or that they're vinyl, and it's just not the look that I'm going for. Nothing wrong with it if you like it. It's just not my thing. So we're going to leave it the color that it is. It is a pewter color versus chrome or silver. So I am going to leave it the way that it is. I think it looks perfectly fine just like that. So anyway, those are my options. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to change the lighting on the front of the truck. Wouldn't it be cool if you could just buy something off the shelf like this and screw it in? It would have to look a little better, obviously, but that would make life a heck of a lot easier, don't you think? I don't know. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of my plan to go with amber or yellow, whatever I can get, across the front, as opposed to the clear lights. Also, real quick, I do have an additional channel. It is Robmotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check that out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay lit out there. Bye.